everyone, welcome back to another video, and it's time for yet another food challenge. I haven't done one of them in quite a while, so I thought it's time to do a food challenge. And today we're gonna go all vegan. So if you don't know what vegan is, then you might confuse it with being vegetarian. But the main distinction between vegan and vegetarian is that vegan diet not only excludes animal, but it also excludes animal products such as milk, egg, and anything that comes from an animal. So it's completely plant-based. Like, it doesn't even include any animal byproducts, while as vegetarianism they might have dairy products, not have the meat of the animal directly, but they consume animal byproducts such as milk and eggs. And vegan diet is getting very popular all around the world because people are getting more conscious about the environment and they want to save animals. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them because I'm a very huge meat eater. I apologize to all the vegetarians and vegans watching this. So this is going to be a 24-hour challenge where the only thing I'm going to be eating is vegan food. So I'm gonna go around and trying to find some hot food from different bakeries that are open. Unfortunately, we're again in a second lockdown, due to which a lot of shops are closed. So it's limited selection, but I'm gonna try my best. So let's get this challenge started. So it's 10:42 and I'm gonna have a late breakfast. So for breakfast, I decided to go to Greg's because they have a good variety of vegan food. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. So I got my vegan items, vegan Greg's items right here, and this is gonna be my breakfast. It's gonna be heavier than usual because I wanted to show you guys the variety they have. So yeah, so I got their vegan sausage roll. So they also have a regular sausage roll which is made of meat, but I've never had that because I don't have pork. It looks good. So let's try the vegan sausage roll. It's fully vegan. It's made of vegan stuff. I'm not exactly sure what the filling is, but it has a very meat-like texture. So this is not my first time having this. The first time I had this, I actually went back to the shop to make sure that they gave me the vegan one because it tasted so much like meat. But since I know now, and after you have it for a couple of times, you see the difference that it's not actually meat. But for first time havers, it's actually a shock because it tastes actually like meat. And the puff pastry is so flaky. Just one complaint, since I've had it more than once, it's a bit on the saltier side. But it's very helpful because they have these vegan options, and when the vegan sausage roll came out, it was such a hype and people are still actually buying it because vegans don't actually have much options when it comes to hot food or when you're not making it or food on the go. So hats off to Greg's. And they not only have the vegan roll, but they also introduced vegan bakes recently. I think it's been a year since they introduced the vegan bake. So the vegan steak bake is their vegan version of the steak bake. So the steak bake, which is one of my favorite things to have from them, is completely made 100% of beef steak chunks. It has a gravy inside with beef chunks and it's super delicious. So they tried to replicate, or I don't know, they just wanted to make something other than the vegan roll, so they have the vegan steak bake. If you regularly have steak bake, you can know the difference right away because the texture is different, because it feels like minced meat kind of texture instead of like steak chunks. But one thing about the vegan bakes or the roll is that it's a lot less greasier and oilier than the regular bakes. Even though it doesn't have chunks, it has like corned beef or minced meat kind of chunks inside, which give you that meat-like texture. They have the gravies of onions and some other gravy stuff. It's quite good. I like this more than the vegan roll because the vegan roll, after you have it, after a couple of bites, it starts to feel a little bit saltier, at least for me. But I can actually have this. This tastes really good. And now I'm going to end breakfast with something sweet. It's their vegan glazed ring donut. There's nothing much to say about this. This is a glazed donut which is vegan, so they don't use any products that they usually use in a normal donut. I'm not gonna lie. I actually prefer their vegan donuts over their regular donuts because for some reason it feels a lot more softer and it's a little less sweeter, I guess, because it's glazed without any other kind of frosting or topping on it. And I actually enjoy a vegan donut on a regular basis because it really goes well with a cup of coffee. What am I gonna do for coffee?
You probably have to get those soy or almond lattes.
Soy and almond milk. I don't usually have coffee with these kind of milk. Oh, it's a challenge, so. So I got my latte from Costa, and this is gonna be a first for me because I took almond milk to make it vegan. I generally really like the coffees from Costa because they're so creamy and very rich and rich and key. Very rich and roasty, like it's very in your face coffee. And you can clearly tell I'm a food expert, so you have to listen to everything I say. It doesn't taste bad, but you can, if you have coffee regularly with normal milk, you can tell the difference a little. Because I think it's a little, I don't know, it's a little different. It's not bad, it's a little different. It's just not very milky. It's just not milk. I guess this will do for coffee today because I almost had a panic attack thinking about coffee because I forgot there are alternatives because I'm so smart. So for lunch, I've decided to have something from Subway. Now you may think, Subway, how will they have vegan items? But they do. They have a meatless marinara sub where it's vegan, starting from the bread to the cheese to the meat to the sauce. Even the sauce they use is completely vegan. So this is like 100% vegan. So I got the 6-inch meatless marinara sub with their hearty Italian bread, cheese, vegan sauce, and some fresh herbs like capsicum and lettuce, which are vegan because those are vegetables. So this is what it looks like. So these are actually shaped like actual meatballs, like the meatball sub. Tastes like meat. Tastes like meatball sub.
Does it?
It does. I am actually impressed. I'm impressed because the taste is kind of like meat. The texture is slightly off because it's a bit on the drier side, whereas the actual meatball sub is very saucy and moist and gooey. So
I like the bread though. The bread's really nice.
The flavor is nice as well. I like their sauce and the cheese. Not bad for a vegan lunch. Quite hearty, if I may say. I was quite impressed by my lunch from Subway. And now I'm gonna go and hit some supermarkets to find more vegan items for snacks, dinner, and probably dessert. So let's see what we can find. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, it really helps me out. Thank you. So it's snacking time and I tried to look for vegan snacks, obviously. And there weren't really much options. There's this company called Horn and they actually have quite a lot of vegan options. And they do like sausages, burger patties, chicken slices, falafels, and a lot more. So I got their cocktail sausages. And I also found this Ben & Jerry's vegan ice cream. I didn't know they do vegan ice cream. Like I didn't know Ben & Jerry's do vegan ice cream. And this is in the chocolate fudge brownie flavor. So I'm gonna have my ice cream while I pop my sausages in the oven. I love sausages with anything, with noodles, with rice, just on its own, with bread, anything, sausage freak. So I'm gonna be very snobby when I taste this. So I'm gonna open up my cocktail sausages and this is what it looks like. Not the prettiest, but hey man, as long as it tastes good. So I microwaved my sausages for 30 seconds and this is what it looks like. Teeny tiny sausages. So I'm gonna let them cool down so that I don't burn my mouth like always. I'm gonna have my vegan ice cream. So I've never had vegan ice cream before. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm hoping it's gonna taste like real ice cream and not be disappointing. Because I've tasted Ben & Jerry's before and man, they make some really good ice cream, like really good ice cream. And they have a wide range of varieties. So let's see what happens.
Oh, they got a spoon inside. That's nice.
Most ice creams do.
Do they?
They do. Ooh, looks nice. Tastes like a regular ice cream. I can't find the difference. It actually tastes like a chocolate fudge brownie ice cream.
Texture looks nice, color looks nice.
It tastes exactly like a normal ice cream.
It's a little less creamier, just a little.
I don't know, it tastes like a regular ice cream to me. Like if you gave this to me without telling me it's vegan, I couldn't tell you that it's vegan. Or that something's off with it. It tastes really good. It's a good ass ice cream. Again, a great initiative by Ben & Jerry's because I know how hard it is for people who follow the vegan diet to find food. And so this is an amazing ice cream. And yeah, hats off. So it's time to have some wieners. कि এটাকে actually wieners বলে না? Oh না বলে. Oh no, it's a slang. So it's time to have some sausages. Like I can tell it's not a sausage. You can call it something else if you want. This is not a sausage. Plant-based sausage, so it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad. It has a slightly weird smell. It doesn't taste bad. I wish I had some dips to dip it into, but maybe if I was actual vegan, I would be happy for these options. It doesn't taste bad, just not sausage. Also, since I've tasted meat, I might not be the right person to judge this because obviously I'm comparing it with the original thing, and since it's kind of a replacement, it's not supposed to taste exactly like it. It's a bit different. Different's not always bad. It's time for dinner, and for dinner I have a vegan smoky burrito. So it's completely plant-based and hence it's vegan. It's made from tofu with a blend of rice and vegetables and chipotle sauce. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven because it needs to stay in the oven for about 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna devour it if it's good, or be sad if it's not. I'm a big fan of burrito, especially with steak or chicken fajita inside because it's so yummy. But not having any meat in it, I haven't had meat the whole day. Can you imagine? Probably vegetarians and vegans are like, yeah, big deal. It's a big deal to me. It's time for dinner, and I've got my burrito here. It's been in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna cut into right in the middle.
Oh, that looks nice.
Looks like a whole lot of rice.
Yeah. And there's some beans in it, I guess. It doesn't look that bad. Without the meat, it doesn't look that bad.
I'm make this sad.
Just try it, see how it is.
No, I'm gonna be a snob. I'll be like, ew, I'm at the খেতে পারি না.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna lie. This actually tastes really good. So the tofu gives it like a meat-like texture, and the sauce and the rice and the beans, they are really flavorful. Like it doesn't lack in flavor, and the tortilla is quite soft. And yeah, I'm actually surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be this flavorful and this good. Okay, really, the sauce is really good. And like I said, the tofu really gives you that texture. It might not give you the taste, but it definitely gives you that chewy, meaty texture, which I'm really enjoying. So that was quite an eventful day. I've got to experience a lot of new things, but I wanted to end it on a sweet note, so it's time for some desserts. For desserts, we have vegan custard. What? Vegan custard. And I'm gonna have it with some banana and blueberries. I don't know what to expect from a vegan custard, but I hope it's gonna be nice.
It's like a goop.
It's more like a pudding.
Is that enough?
I just want to taste it first. It tastes like regular custard, but in regular custard we have milk and egg. That's how you make a custard. So how did they do this? How did they do this? Oh, this is soya custard. Soya custard with vanilla flavor. I am impressed. I am actually really impressed. Now this is gonna be a really yummy dessert.
Don't cut your fingers. Don't cut your fingers.
But this custard tastes so good, and I actually was expecting this to be the worst thing because the main components of a custard are egg and milk, which are animal byproducts, so obviously it's not vegan. So, but this is a normal custard. I won't even call it a vegan custard because it's that good. I'm not saying vegan food is bad. Just
Cancel her. Cancel her.
just like, you know, I don't know. My favorite ways to have custard is actually with different kind of fruits. I know everyone in Bangladesh know what I'm talking about. Kono dawatte custard or fruits chhara hoy na. That was it for 24 hours only vegan food challenge. Nazia goes vegan. And I'm not gonna lie, there were some food that were really good and I quite liked it, and there was some food you could tell it was vegan. Not that it tastes bad, but you could tell that it's not what its meat counterpart would taste like. All in all, it was quite nice, I'd say, and it wasn't really challenging to find vegan food in UK because a lot of people are actually accepting the whole vegan lifestyle, and they actually do have quite a lot of options. Even when you go to different restaurants, they do have vegan items for people who follow the vegan diet, so that's quite convenient, I'd say. Not as much as options as people who are carnivorous. Now, did this video convince me to turn into a vegan? Not quite, because I don't think I can give meat up that easily. It did expose me to a lot of different food that I probably wouldn't have tried if I didn't do this video. Like, I would never discover they have something as vegan custard, vegan ice cream, even vegan burrito. I didn't know that these even existed, and even vegan cheese. And I didn't even know they have vegan sauce. Like, it's quite interesting and fascinating to know that there are so many options out there and people with so many different lifestyle and choices. So yeah, it was a very good experience. I think I did all right for this challenge. What do you guys think? And if you are a vegan, what's your favorite item to have? And if you're not, would you like to do this challenge on your own? Do let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!